Welcome back, everyone, to D&D. Excuse me. Last session, you guys totally, all by yourselves, without any kind of assistance whatsoever, broke into the burning city, put out the fire, slayed the monsters, and took out the spider dragon residing within. And
Yeah, so took his flesh and bone.
you guys began disassembling his dead corpse, and got to meet Mr. Grabby Hands.
Yep. Immediately got dehanded.
Kazi closed a spell that was maintaining part of its presence in the current location, cutting off many of its gravity hands. And they turned into a amorphous pool of blood. And
I like to scream for some reason.
every time you guys hurt the pool of blood, it screamed at you. Oh. It soaked into the ground, and Ozzy was standing there staring menacingly at the floor. While the rest of the party was disassembling what was left of the dead spider dragon.
I'm getting Eeyore healed.
Oh yeah, and Hunter was getting Eeyore healed because Mr. Gravity Hands stole Eeyore and was trying to rip him apart.
Poor Eeyore, man. He's been so much bullshit. Like, poor guy.
Don't worry, I only saved his life.
I did once as well.
But yeah, after like a minute or two after like the blood seeps into the ground, I was planning on trying to scry on it to see where it was heading. This is basically my plan.
You're gonna wait a minute and then scry him?
Yep. I do want to ask how the knowledge of the creature would be. If it would be because if it's like secondhand, like I've heard of the creature, it gains a +5 to its modifier, but if I know it like, or if I've at least met it, then it would be as a flat. And then if I personally know the target well, or like I'm familiar with it, then it would be a -5 to its roll.
I mean, you've definitely met it before. And that's how you know.
Have its blood.
Yeah.
So it would just be the flat roll for that one, and then it would be me having the body part, which would be a -10 to its roll. So, okay.
No, sounds right.
And you can let me know when to do that roll after everybody else decides what they're doing.
Well, Hunter's getting Eeyore healed. Oh shit. And everyone else is pulling apart the dead dragon. Oh, a minute will pass, and you can make your roll.
All right. Well, it'll actually be you making the wisdom saving throw of 17, and it's gonna have a -10 applied to it. So it's gonna have to roll at least a 27.
All right. So I have a -11.
Oh my.
All right. So basically, I am now I have a sensor that's basically following like the mass of blood. Unless you're letting me just see the creature.
It is spreading out into a large circle around the town.
Damn it. I think I'm gonna tell everybody that we should probably leave the boundary, or like leave town.
Okay. I have nothing to doubt you fucking saying that, so I'm out.
I'm currently not able to see myself at the moment, so I'm gonna need an escort.
I can escort him.
Don't worry, I'm counting.
Okay. So we're all hightailing it out of town. I'm taking the priest and everybody else who's listening to me with us.
Yeah?
How
Our
much of
religious
this
man
stuff-
said, "Leave town." We're leaving town.
How much the stuff did
The
we
blood,
get?
the blood's
You-
spreading out.
You guys have...
Johnny not staying any longer.
I want everyone to make a
Death check.
dexterity saving throw.
Well, these go great for me. Nope.
Since I'm not able to see myself physically, will that be at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Not
I'm
sure I
gonna
like
let-
how any of my dice look right now.
I'm gonna roll on D&D Beyond because I actually forgot I had dice.
Yeah, I guarantee
I would have had a nat 20. Aw,
Don't
I
worry.
got a 15.
We're doing an average of the whole party.
Oh, I failed for sure.
So throw your rolls in character.
All right, hold on. In character, huh?
Don't worry, the rest of us rolled pretty high.
Fucking roll ass. I doubled what my face value of my dice said before I picked it up.
Or you guys got to get a 14 between all of you.
I think we got it covered.
No, I think we failed that one. I think we averaged like 12.
14.5.
No,
Oh,
I think we were
14.5.
just fine with it. I figured that.
I thought we were just below it.
Nope.
No.
I figured we were either at it or just before.
All right. So
Oh.
you guys just barely, as a group, get out of the town when all of a sudden there's a huge pillar of light that flashes up. This looks super familiar to you, Quack. And then when the light goes away, the town is no longer there.
I assume the
Son of a
priest and all
bitch.
that came with us.
They stole the town. Just like they stole my house.
I who meet here.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I think a single house is a little less compared to the whole town. They got more powerful.
Stop
Or they
that.
just really wanted whatever was in that town.
I'm guessing the corpse of the dragon spider.
Yeah, how much of that did we get?
Probably not a stupid amount. We didn't have a whole lot of gathering time.
Each of you that were gathering spider dragon bits, go ahead and roll a survival check for me.
I have proficiency.
Go ahead.
I also have proficiency.
You can use advantage.
Ugh.
Wow, guys.
17.
I got an 11. I almost had a nat 20.
Oh.
All right. So Quack, you got 2 scales, and Royal, you got 3.
You were also harvesting, weren't you, Hunter?
No.
I was and I wasn't. So I started harvesting until I saw Eeyore getting stolen, then got him healed. So I don't really know if that would count for anything.
No, there wasn't enough time.
Yeah, so I figured I wasn't worth me rolling. That's okay.
Are dragon scales already in the game?
Technically, they should be. I just don't know if I have the book for them.
See?
It's okay.
Doing dragon scale just does scale mail.
Then just make a custom item.
That's what I was gonna do. I just, worth a shot looking.
Yeah. I could try crafting stuff with whatever parts we got. I don't know if it's enough to do any crafting.
Well, it depends how big his scales are.
About the
If they're
size
big
of your
enough, you could
fist.
just use one as a shield.
No.
Mm,
No, they're about the size of your fist.
most I could get is probably, what? Not even a dagger. I could get a hilt out of that. Or some pads. I can make some shoulder pads.
Mhm.
So did anybody get caught up in that or no?
No.
I'm talking
He
like
had
the
us
orcs.
rolling as a party.
Well, no, I'm saying
It
like
was-
the orcs, the other people.
Oh, I see.
There was a few orcs that was still in town
Mm.
trying to gather spiders for dinner.
No, looks like they're the dinner now.
Excuse me. Is the blood gone also?
Yes.
Okay. Because the scribe does only work if the target is on the same plane of existence as me. So
Also,
if
Kazi,
they leave the plane, then it fails. What's up?
your water skin is gone as well.
It's been through so much with me, though. I've used it for so much.
I love that water skin.
I did.
It was my only friend. Well,
All right. Did I possibly like see the owner of said blood at all, or not really? I just seen like it spreading out everywhere.
Well, the way you described what you were scrying for was the puddle and where it went.
Yep. I didn't know if it was like kind of pseudo attaching to like a monster that was going in, like making like a ritual circle around him to teleport the thing,
Okay.
or
Oh, you just followed the blood puddle.
so
okay.
I'm gonna throw this out there. You can't build a church here now. There's no town.
I know.
I kind of look in the hole to see if the dungeon is gone too.
Please
Is there
don't fall.
is there like just a crater, or is it just like
Like, what are we looking at right now?
Are
You
we
Flat
looking at
surface?
a pit to the center of the earth here, or what?
It goes down approximately 20 feet from where the surface was. You can actually see rooms in the dungeon being moved around.
That's freaky.
I think it
well,
looks
the Oryx is gonna have more work to do apparently.
Yep. We're gonna have to rebuild the whole dungeon now.
one large Dorito bowl.
The two merchants are gonna come back and wonder what the hell happened.
Nacho
Mhm.
bowl.
We're gonna meet them
mean,
on the road back.
I'm not really too sure where to go from here, because it would be very irresponsible to leave the dungeon unattended. The Oryx just had major losses, and the survivors just got teleported away. Whereas we probably should try and figure or inform somebody about this.
Well, we got the
Hmm.
priest and the monk still here, right? We can just ask them if they can send a message.
We could try and figure something like that out.
Okay. So, as you look around to identify where the priest and the priestess and the monk are, you see the priestess, and she's standing there, and she looks pale and terrified as you realize that the monk is half of his body is standing there.
Like he's still standing, but
He was
you mean,
half
like
in.
down the middle.
Is he alive?
He is not.
Well,
And the pools of rejuvenation fix him.
I mean, they'd have to be alive for regeneration to work.
But like,
But they could resurrect him.
I just kind of turn the
singular-
priestess around.
The singular level, I'm waiting to be able to, like, allot myself would allow me to use Revivify. So I literally can't do it right now.
Are they just put down the middle like this?
yes.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm not really a stranger to death at this point.
Yeah, I just kind of turn the priest around.
I'm just gonna,
Priestess around.
yeah, I'm gonna lay his body on the ground, close his eye if it's still open.
She's
I mean, he was a warforged.
She's like, he just
It happens.
leaked out.
Hey, don't you guys still got spare limbs?
He's one of those warforges that is like half organic.
I don't think I can fix this with spare parts. This needs something a little more magical.
His body's just somehow still upright.
I can't lay it down.
Hmm.
Oh, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do
Can I
that.
check to see if there's like an invisible wall?
You're gonna check and see if there's an invisible wall.
Yeah, I'll like feel out for one.
Oh,
Well, I kind of did look down into the hole.
Or
Well, I guess I could have
mean,
done that without leaning over, so.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always build a town again. It just is 20 feet down.
Severs the arm.
so when you feel around, you feel static on your hands.
Can I use detect magic at will, or it's my at will spell?
Yeah. You send a lot of conjuration.
Hmm. So it's not just like elemental static. Like there's an actual thing
It's
going on.
going away, like it's slowly fading.
Yeah, it's like the leftovers magic.
Yep.
So the town was transported somewhere rather than just getting blinked out of existence. I guess let's hold on a second. I'm gonna use half of a combo I've been sitting on once I figure out what the name of the spell is.
No. Okay.
Alright, so I want to use my last third level spell slot and use clairvoyance and try looking into, I'm gonna guess, the Dusk Realm. Like the same location where I am, but in the Dusk Realm.
Okay.
And see if I see anything there.
Okay, so I want you to roll intelligence or wisdom. I don't care which one. Let's see how well you do this.
Alright. Not very well. 9.
No. Okay. So you can kind of. It's really hard to see. It's like really. It's like if you wore glasses and then weren't wearing glasses. It's really fuzzy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can hear the orcs screaming. And you could swear to God you hear someone laughing maniacally.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yes, you do. It would be Tyrael's voice.
That son of a bitch.
Time to get more Sicaria charms.
We never took ours off.
I'm gonna put more on.
I mean, I could just finish off. Only thing is that I'd only be able to bring myself. But that I think kind of would be suicide.
Probably.
I think the best thing right now would be probably just regroup at Iron
Tell
Fall.
Demi and let Demi know what the fuck just happened.
I kind of like asked the priestess calmly if she wants us to bring the monk with us.
The half monk?
She like blank face, just like turns around and then like grabs his hand and like, come on, let's go home. And like his body falls over like a stiff board and she's just like dragging it behind her.
I'm gonna pick him up.
I was gonna say, can somebody please carry his body?
I'm gonna pick him up.
I think we might need to put her to sleep and carry her too. I don't think she's all there right now.
I mean, she did just go through a lot in very short order.
I think she's straight traumatized for good this time.
I kind of like I'm like the only way I can put someone to sleep is I put up one fist, Anna, and I put up the other, static.
Okay.
But by the way, Toxic, since you said Tyrael has true sight, he'd be able to see my clairvoyance sensor because it's an invisible sensor. So
that's probably why he was laughing.
So you would at least know that somebody is peering in.
Kaboo. I see you too.
Yeah, I had a plan just in case you rolled high enough, but it doesn't really work out if you can't see what's going on as well.
Fair enough. I am currently using the dice that hasn't really served me very well. So it's the weird ones with the prongs that I'm using.
The priestess pulls out a teleportation crystal and he like holds it up in the air.
Let's all get tight.
And
yeah. I'm still holding on to the monk, so if she's taking him with, I'm going with too.
And
Going to the priestess!
Her and everyone that she's touching teleports.
So does the monk teleport out of my hands, or do I go with? I kind of just blink a little, looking at my empty arms, and I'm like, oh shit.
So are we all just by ourselves now?
Hold on. The body's back there still?
No, she teleported the body.
Oh.
So we're all just here still?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I guess we're going on a walk back to
guess we're walking back.
Did any of you ask for a teleportation crystal at any point in time?
No.
I mean,
nope.
It's not something
No.
I usually think about looking for.
I
But-
genuinely didn't even think that was an option. Not gonna lie.
I didn't think it was an option
well-
either.
We can
Yes.
kind of assume that she might go and inform people.
No, she's fucking traumatized.
Okay, just to sate player curiosity. Your characters don't know this, but she is taking him home to lay him down for the night. And she is going to make him soup in the morning.
In other words, she's
She's in
fucking
disbelief.
lost it. She's lost it. The marbles have broken free.
I think this is something that will be asked about when we go to the... Oh no, I guess we don't need to go to... Oh yeah, you would go back to look at the coin again. So we could ask if a monk...
No,
has a-
the monk is the one that was supposed to do it. He's in pieces. Two of them to be precise.
Yeah, but you left the coin in the temple.
Yes.
So we would have to go back to either get the coin or ask if a monk got brought back.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, someone's gonna have to report what just happened to Demi anyway. He's probably gonna want to know a whole town vanished.
All right, I guess let's start walking back.
One foot in front of the other.
Hey,
Is there any mounts of the orcs left lying around that we can use, or the horses? Any horses lying around, like from the
they
priestess?
ate all the horses. There are some wargs around, but good luck with that. Also,
I don't think I know how to ride.
hey, Hunter,
Mhm.
you have a high enough passive perception to notice a very small individual standing about 6 inches tall, dragging a water skin towards your party. He's got big ears. One of them's got like a bite taken out of it, it looks like.
Do I recognize said individual or no?
Nope, they're fuzzy though.
Are they like a little mouse?
Are we talking a full-size water skin?
6 inches with a full-size water. How fucking strong is this little guy?
he's having trouble dragging.
Okay, so it's a struggle. Okay, he's not like nonchalant over his shoulder walking over to us here.
No.
He said dragging it, so that
He
does
can
not
have that over his
imply-
shoulder and still be dragging it. He's 6 inches tall.
Mhm. He would. I'm pretty sure Toxic would have worded it differently if he wasn't having difficulty.
Have you pointed this out to the rest of the party?
I'm just gonna be like, mouse, skin, whatever the look, and point my finger at it.
Like I look over and I kind of kneel down and I'm just like, hi.
Oh my goodness.
You know,
Hello, big warforged guy.
Hello. Are you looking for a ride?
Oh no, I saw how upset that your friend was over there, that he lost his water skin.
That's his water skin?
Oh no, of course not, but Chimmy doesn't mind sharing his.
Is that who you are?
Chimmy is I is Jimmy.
Oh, hi, Jimmy.
Does Jimmy want to come with?
Chimmy like looks around, like he is looking towards where the town is supposed to be. Like Chimmy doesn't know where Chimmy's home went.
It's okay, Jimmy.
I
You
just
don't want to know.
I hold out my hand for him.
I mean, to be fair, I never did say that I shared the desk realm information. So.
You didn't, so I'm just going like, I don't know, buddy. I don't think you want to know. Shit disappears often enough around
I
these
mean,
parts.
you would have heard me say that son of a bitch, but
That could just mean you saw it. We all know who you saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, I hold my hand out down like for him to step up on it.
He like does like a step around the water skin, and he's like trying desperately to push it to roll it over into your hand.
It might be better just to pick him and the water skin up.
I was I was trying to get Jimmy into my hand.
Would Jimmy like one of us to carry him?
You can travel in my hat.
We are
You
not
know,
making a meme out of this.
I just
Yeah,
realized
have a hat.
Moonbeam does not require the same plane of existence or eyesight.
What?
To be able to
It's
cast
when?
it. A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. That's all it says.
So
I could literally just, if clairvoyance hasn't ended yet, I could literally just blast Tyrael with the moonbeam.
if you could see where he was, yes.
Yeah,
That
that's true.
that is. I've never thought of using Moonbeam in that respect. That is hilarious.
Because
But the thing is that clairvoyance is a concentration, though. I would have to end my concentration and just keep it in that one spot. Like, I wouldn't be able to have it follow him around if he stepped out.
But it certainly would hurt for the first second of him being in it.
it'd be like slapping him from
Yeah.
Oh, we've all been slapped by him at this point. I think a good slap back would be fair.
No, I never got slapped. He almost poofed me out of existence, but I never got slapped.
Something I could do, though, is use scrying to go and find his actual position and just blast where the scrying is.
good.
Or
I'm not going to be that spiteful, though. I just find it hilarious I could do it.
Chimmy's just here for the water skin for the sad elf guy.
No, it's okay. I'll get another one. I appreciate the sentiment, though.
Chimmy just stands there for a minute. His eyes get all like big and they like tremble in the eye sockets. It's like, Chimmy's got to haul this all the way back.
just take the water skin.
All right. I'll take the water skin.
It was like 5 miles for Chimmy's little legs.
I'm gonna go and give him a fucking ration. Now you get to carry this back.
I think that's cruel, sir. I mean, at least he can eat it, but still. God damn.
Where are you going to live?
Chimmy doesn't know yet.
I mean,
we'll be going somewhere with another city.
You can come with us to a town. We're planning on going back to Ironfall.
Hey, you know that lady at the, I believe it was the lady at the like Burning Skull Tavern that serves everyone, but it can get quite busy there.
Yeah.
I can imagine she wouldn't mind a little helper.
This is a little off-fetch, but when he was approaching, did he come from the city, or was he going to the city?
He was coming to the city.
Did he take the rations, by the way?
He's just staring at them right now. He's like dumbfounded.
Jimmy, are you coming with or not?
If you come with us, I'll carry the ration for you.
Oh, okay. Chimmy guesses that Chimmy will come with.
You want to ride on my shoulder if you want.
Okay.
I just hold out my hand. Or my hand is still held out.
I think that's the
He
most
just-
evil thing I've done.
How could you?
He like tries to figure out how to sit in your hand.
I just pick him up and put him, like, hold my hand at my shoulder.
May I please use curse purely to inconvenience someone with it being super easy for them to stub their toe?
Sure.
Alright, I want to make it super easy for Kazi to stub his toe on something.
There's
Is
two
there-
war forges that are made of metal basically around you at all times, so it won't be difficult.
Why?
No, that's
Right.
just mean, man. What did I ever do to you?
You're like psychologically torturing the poor little dude.
It was for his own good.
Back to Ironfall. I just start walking.
I wonder if the wargs understand Goblin.
I just keep walking with Jimmy on my shoulder.
Jimmy's just sitting there and he's like looking around. Oh, Jimmy's not used to being this tall. I guess I'll pull out my flute.
Oh God. I don't know if I want to hear him play a flute.
Why?
I don't know.
His
It's just things. Just
I-
things, okay?
A flute, and I pull out my accordion. And it's like, you want to play together?
And he,
By the way,
go ahead.
you said that he had a bite taken out of him?
Out of his ear.
Okay. That's not so bad. Is it like bloody, or is it like just an old like scar kind
It's
of thing?
just like an old scar.
Okay.
And he like opens a little bag and he pulls out this tiny little flute. And it's made out of like hardened leather. He goes, I'm gonna play my skin flute.
oh,
I just get ready to start playing with him.
And then he,
I'm pulling out my hammer. I don't know how to just. Something's telling me.
hold on. So he starts playing it, but it's at a frequency that none of you guys can hear.
Yeah, just like the Pied Piper bringing the mice to go kill people. Yeah.
It's like a dog whistle. But
I'm gonna look to see if the wargs are coming to eat us now.
It is right by my ear, or ear sensor, whatever you want to call it.
you can slightly hear like wind blowing through the little flute.
I'm just gonna start playing the accordion anyway, just pretending that I can hear it.
Okay.
Nothing's coming.
You guys gain haste.
yay!
Woohoo! So it's a
So-
good thing I didn't just cast silence out of reflex.
Right? I was about to swing my hammer thinking we're about to get fucking ambushed. Enough shit's happened. Don't pull out a skin flute and say it's gonna be normal.
Skin flute.
Don't worry. It's a leather flute, but still.
You said skin flute.
That's what Chimmy said it is.
Can I ask Jimmy if they want a top hat or just any hat?
Chimmy doesn't know what a top hat is.
It's this on my head.
Oh, Jimmy thought that was part of your head.
No, I can take it off, and I'm gonna take it off.
Oh, you must know magic.
I do, but This isn't magic. Do you want a top hat?
Sure.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make a mini top hat
Yes.
and place it on his head.
Oh, cool. And takes it off his head. He looks at it. He sniffs it.
He's gonna eat it, isn't he?
He's gonna try and eat it.
Yep.
Can I also use the prestidigitation thingy to make it taste like, I'm gonna say tiramisu. I don't know why, I just think it'd be funny.
So coffee cake.
Yes.
So how fast are we going with the haste?
It doubles your movement speed, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sprint spot would be crazy.
Yeah, so 60 feet would turn into a 120-foot sprint.
I'm not sprinting with a passenger.
Well, basically walking at 60 feet is still useful.
Oh yeah, I mean I could technically walk at 80 feet, but eventually you guys will be left behind.
Eventually you'll fall in a hole by yourself and we'll never see you again.
Mark, I believe your
That too.
sprint would be like 180 feet.
160.
It'd be just, 160.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Or no. Something like that. Haste can be funky.
If like at base speed you can walk at 45 feet and sprinting would double that. That's 90 and double 90 would be 180 with
I thought he
haste.
only moves at 40 feet.
I thought it was 45, I don't know.
So you guys are traveling towards Ironfall. And
Yep.
it doesn't take long before nightfall starts to come around. Timothy's like, oh, good. It's almost story time.
Story time.
You don't
Pardon
sit
me.
around at night and tell stories before bed?
I got
Oh,
plenty
yeah.
of stories to tell.
And most of the time we just pray we don't get eaten in our sleep.
I don't
just
imagine many things want to eat you, Mr. Warforged.
You would be surprised.
I'll just go into a story.
Have you
Yeah.
ever heard of a rust monster? Quack knows.
Oh no.
Or Fenwick's knows.
Rust monster sounds terrible.
Yeah, look, he's got tree branches for parts because he got eaten by one already.
Oh.
No, that's not.
He's gonna start chewing on Quack.
To be fair, most of my upper body is bronze.
Yeah, that's not very nice of you to do.
He's specifically aiming for a branch-shaped piece on your body. And
I mean, does it hurt?
he rolled the natural 20.
Oh my!
Jesus.
Again, does it hurt?
Man's taking a bite out of you.
He's going to do max damage, which is 2.
It's kind of just a little pinch, so I just kind of like.
He's like
let it
gnawing
go.
on you.
I just kind of let it go and just let him have his fun.
It's like, I don't think they had a very good meal. He doesn't taste very good.
Alright, so are we
Jimmy's
going to be
done
looking
this
for a place for a long rest?
Our newest best friend. Yeah, I guess we'll look for I'll look for a place to set up camp.
Oh, I feel like we need to start learning fucking purification runes or something.
I want to get another go at detect magic to see if I can see any sensors like scrying at us.
Ah, okay. You go to use.
Since I'm assuming Tyrael knew that I am likely to have been the one scrying on him, he might have kind of Uno reversed on me.
I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'm so good at that. All right. I guess I could have just. Let me. Well, I'll do the saving throw. There's something else I thought of that I would probably have greater success.
Nah, okay.
That's a 12 I rolled.
Okay. You go to use detect magic, but you're essentially flashbanged.
Well then, I guess I will curl over in a brief bit of like visual pain.
Yeah, are you alright?
I don't fucking know.
Where do you keep going to abuse yourself?
I was fucking flashbang, dang it.
Chimmy immediately tries to grab your attention, Quack, and points over at Kazi and like, I think there's something wrong with his wagon noggin.
That's normal.
Well, thank you too, Quack.
There's always
well,
something happening to him.
he like jumps off from your shoulder and he plays some unheard tone on his flute and floats down to the ground and runs over to Kazi.
I was about to say, is he about to fucking nat 20 murder himself from jumping from that height?
He starts shaking Kazi by his nose.
You're not careful, you might get a little. I will be here in a minute.
He'll survive. He normally does.
Well, how long does like the blinding like last?
4 minutes.
Holy dang. Alright, so I'm gonna suggest that we keep walking and ask if somebody could be my king. I tried looking to see if there was anybody watching us, and I was met with a flashbang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that somebody's watching us then.
Oh, I'm looking for a place to set up camp. So
Chimmy wraps a string around one of your fingertips, and
what?
Chimmy wraps a string around one of your fingertips, and he like runs forward and pulls on the string. He's like, "I'll guide you."
I'm gonna watch to make sure they don't go in the wrong direction.
I mean, if he's the only one guiding me, I don't have much of a choice. I'll follow him.
I'm just gonna make sure they don't wander away from the party. I will watch and make sure they stay with us.
Would you also like a cane just in case?
I mean, I was asking for somebody to be my little walking cane, but I don't
Here
think
you
a
go.
normal cane's gonna help me too much.
I'm gonna hand him my staff.
I mean, I have my own staff.
Oh, my bad. I might like hand him his own staff if he'll let me do that.
I mean, sure.
Yay.
He has his own staff. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's what you
I'm
just said.
handing him his own staff.
Okay.
Okay. So
If we're walking for a few more minutes, then after the blinding effect ends, I have something else I'd like to try.
okay. Quack
Unless
rolls
Quack wants
survival.
to follow through on his finding the camp thing.
I need to figure out how long it takes Quack, so I'm having him roll for survival.
Okay.
Proficiency.
Yep.
Races.
18.
Okay. So your thing's gonna wear off before he finds it, but not much before.
All right. So I want to, instead of use detect magic, I want to use my last second level spell slot to cast see invisibility.
Okay.
And this means I can see anything within 300 feet that's invisible,
Okay.
or into the ethereal plane. I'll let you talk now.
When you cast this, you can see Chimmy's true outline on the ethereal plane, and it is a truly mountainous creature. And you are too close to make out what it is.
I kind of figured, but my character would not like. He'd
I'm
see a small
sorry.
mouse and
Is
just do
Jimmy
it.
a Yeti?
All right, so see invisibility is not a concentration. Wait, hold on a sec. I don't have. Nope, never mind. It doesn't. I was confusing protection from evil and good. I confused that one with detect evil and good, so I can't do that. Never mind. I'm gonna just make a little side comment. Oh, you're a big boy, aren't you?
Chimmy feels so small here.
I mean, Jimmy looks so big to me.
Chimmy's.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from where we came from, but you know, but that's gone now.
I just
That's
kind
true.
of I just kind of look at Slize and at Jimmy a couple of times. How hard did that flashbang mess you up?
I don't really know at this point.
But
I mean, the duration, by the way, for see invisibility lasts 1 hour toxic.
Okay.
So unless Jimmy starts doing something suspicious, I'm just going to keep following him. And
All
then
right,
once
Chimmy.
we set up camp, I want to go and like take a step away just to see, to like get a good look at him. Is what I want to do at the moment.
All right, so he's still trying to follow Quack with the string attached to your finger.
I mean, I assume I
guess
have
I'll let
started
him know
setting
that
up.
I can see now, so he doesn't need to guide me.
Oh, okay. And he lets go of it, and he
I appreciate the help.
starts climbing up Quack's leg.
Are you taking nibbles on the way or no?
No,
Just out of curiosity, no nibbles.
nope.
He's just like final boss, the Shadow of the Colossus.
Let's just not go to the ethereal plane today.
Does he look tentacly, or is he like furry or leathery, or what's like the texture of him?
Is he missing a few arms?
is he a Yeti?
That laugh is disconcerting.
No, he's not missing a few arms.
It would be really funny if he was.
He's missing a couple hundred.
I don't like this laugh. I'm not liking this laugh.
Oh, it's not that bad. So he's
It's
not taking
that bad.
he's not taking bites out of Quack on his way up. He's climbs up onto Quack's shoulder. He pulls out his flute again. And Kazi, I want you to make a perception saving throw. because you're looking at like an outline right now, or not
all right.
saving throw, just perception.
All right, I have proficiency, but is it light based?
He said
Yeah,
it was
you
getting
can
dark
take-
out.
You
Huh?
can use advantage.
All right. Maybe this time I'll get something above 10.
No.
Double digits. Here we go.
Oh, that's a nat 20 on the first one. So I'm just gonna stick with that, I guess, because I can't roll higher.
Nope. No, you can't.
All right. So as you look upon Chimmy's, and it's Chimmy. Chimmy's
Oh,
arm.
Chimmy, not Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
CHIMM.
Okay. Okay, that.
But I like
I
Jimmy
was-
so much more.
No, this works too. It's not my uncle's name then.
You said CHIMMY?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like chimney.
Space Yeti.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come back through and take a re-get the description of them.
Does anyone
Yeah,
want
from the
to
recording.
detect evil and good?
You as you look up, his body's like made out of vines and lights, and he does seem to have like spiraling gaseous tentacles coming off from his back, but he's got like a halo around his head and a wide maw with huge clawed hands. And he's just kind of like floating above the ground as Chimmy is sitting on Quack's shoulder.
It could stay there.
I mean,
Do we
he doesn't seem that bad.
Do we got a cosmic entity following us around?
I mean, he hasn't tried to murder us yet, so
Mhm.
Just keep banishment
He doesn't
handy.
seem. He doesn't really seem like a same breed, I guess, as the thing that tried eating us before. So
I mean, as
I
long
don't
as
know.
there's
I'm
no-
just setting up camp, I guess, at this point.
What does that even
does-
entail for our party at this point? There's only one guy that needs a tent.
he does look pretty cool, though.
Yeah, that's the don't want to fuck with look.
But yeah, by set up camp, I mean find a spot and stand.
Okay, okay.
So,
Like, I'd be like, what does setting up camp really look like for our party at this point?
so
The two of us just gotta hibernate.
Chimmy jumps down and he pulls out like the smallest little tinder box. And he
Bro.
just
I'm
he
just
mixes.
I'll just use the gray bonfire spell and ask if he can bring, or if we can find some burnable wood to keep the fire going.
He's just sitting there with like his little stack of wood about the size of a thimble or like a pop bottle cap, and he's just like puts his hands out towards it, and then he like looks at your bonfire. He's like, "Oh, I guess Chimmy, that works for Chimmy."
You're gonna make things a little bit easier for you.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just worry about where he looks around. We're gonna sit, I guess.
So Quack
Yeah.
did find the spot.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I find a log to sit on.
I mean, we could just chop a tree down real quick. I don't think it'd take us that long.
Chimmy runs up to you, Hunter, Excuse me, can I talk to your friend real quick?
Do you want to talk to Eeyore?
Yeah.
That's up to Eeyore.
An eyeball like stretches out and looks right at Chimmy. Like, okay. And Chimmy just
So-
like climbs up your side, up to Eeyore. Go ahead, Kazi.
So while he's doing that, I kind of want to walk over to either Royal or Quag. I guess whichever one's closest, unless they both are. And I want a minor illusion that that guy's picture. And say this is what I'm seeing.
Does that just happen, or does he have to do a check?
I'm currently
roll
seeing it, so
performance.
it's not by memory. But
Yeah, that's fair.
anyway.
You're not doing it by memory, so yeah, you could just do it.
I do the equivalent of wide eyes, and I'm just like, oh, that comment makes way more sense now.
Chimmy just reaches in Eeyore and starts pulling out furniture.
Oh well.
Where'd the furniture come from?
You know, I never really did ask Eeyore what's all in them.
Really didn't.
Really never did. Figured I'd just ask him if we ever needed something. Or if
Yeah.
he wanted me to take something out.
Hey, Jimmy, you said you wanted stories?
Yeah.
I'll just start regaling one of the many stories of my journeys.
All right. Roll performance.
14.
Oh, good. Chimmy seems very enthused and happy about your tale.
I'll hand him the ration that I offered him, and then go over by the fire, and then, like, if he is busy right now, like, sit on the floor, like, saying, hey, I'm gonna leave this here kind of thing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go over by the bonfire and eat one of my rations.
The ration is probably bigger than him.
Yeah.
He tries to lift it up to his face, but he ends up pushing himself down instead.
I like try to break the ration up for him.
What's that?
Can I try to break up the ration for him? Like tear it apart?
You can.
Alright, I would like to do that. Do I need to roll for that?
No.
Excuse me.
Right. Hopefully this should be much more manageable for you.
I thank you.
Yes.
I mean, I was assuming it wasn't all like just one giant piece. But
He went for the biggest piece at first. It's like the kid that just wants to pick up the whole cake and start eating it kind of thing.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Is this a spaghetti?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So did you imply that he seemed like he was injured in the ethereal, or
No.
not really injured? Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know this is happening yet.
I bet this is why he got flashbang.
Well, probably. So
Yeah, there was
I'll
so
ask
much
him
magic.
I'll ask him why he looks like he does here, but when he looks completely different over there.
Oh, I don't know. I just do.
Can I see
Hey,
if he-
Eeyore, you gotta tell me what's in you, dude. We've
Can
had
I-
this furniture this whole time.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Can I see if can I see if Chimmy's being deceitful?
Sure. Roll insight or deception.
I want to see which one. Alright, I'm gonna roll deception.
He's either a really good actor or he's dumber than about on the same intelligence level as me.
I mean,
Rolled
he
an
doesn't.
11.
Usually, I'm the deceitful or
Mm,
the paranoid one.
Man, I could technically
Jeez.
try checking too.
As far
Oh,
as
I'm
you
not
can
getting.
tell, he is being truthful.
I'm not getting any
Oh.
bad vibes from him. So
Oh, you can wait a minute, sweetie.
Um,
I'm gonna take my dog out real quick. I'll be right back.
all right.
Do you think that thing would want an onion?
I mean, he might take it.
I gonna go feed my roommate's cat while Toxic's busy, and then when I get back, I'm gonna cast Detect Good and Evil and see what happens.
Yay.
All right.
In the meantime, I'll mess with Cookie Clicker.
I'm gonna be asking him if he has any stories for us.
I'm back.
Alright, come back.
Thank you.
That didn't take long. All right. Oh, God,
Is that a good thing?
Ozzy abandoned us.
What's up?
Oh.
Oh, I'm here.
I'm also
I
looking.
was snacking.
Ah.
So
Oh.
this may backfire on me, or it may do nothing.
What's up?
I would like to cast Detect Evil and Good.
Detect evil and good.
And while he's doing that, I want to go and ask him if he has any stories to share with us.
All right.
I'm copying the spell for you right now, Toxic.
You detect that he is an aberration, and there's a whole trail from where he has walked that is consecrated ground.
Huh.
What's an aberration?
How do you really want to explain that one?
That one is a little difficult to explain.
The
Yeah.
creatures that do not
they're
fit into the
generally
natural
seen.
world.
I was talking over you. Could you repeat that?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
They're creatures that do not fit into the natural realm. Aberrations are believed to have originated from the far realm.
Mm-hmm.
So, like otherworldly creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Probably why he can't be in this realm.
Well, considering he's consecrating the ground, he's not an evil entity.
Let's consecrate.
It's
I don't know
essentially
if that's true.
it's essentially holy ground
Mm.
in a sense.
All right.
Well, there is creatures that pursue good to such an extreme degree that they actually commit evil. Like they come out the other side, essentially.
Yes.
So
Yes.
just because he's definitely good doesn't mean it's good for us.
Oh, I'm not saying that it's a
So-
good thing for us, but the fact that he's consecrating ground, if we
Mhm.
technically have him walk in a circle around the camp, it would be considered consecrated. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I do kind of wonder now, what would have happened if we had him walk around in the teleported area for the town that was teleported away, but we're a little far away for that to do anything now.
Oh. Okay. So, you want to hear a story?
Sure.
I'd be interested in hearing something from you.
I still want to know where this furniture came from. What other
So-
secrets are you hiding?
So, there's this one time I was talking to this guy, and he was all sad because everyone in the building died when it collapsed. And I was trying to tell him that it was okay. And it's not his fault. And then he told me that it was the building inspector.
No.
Oh, it was his fault.
But he's glad that I was there to comfort him. And, at least someone told him that it wasn't his fault. And then I felt stupid.
I mean, shit happens.
It's okay, Chimmy.
Well, in a sense, you could still assume that it's not his fault because it would have been the people that would have taught him how to do his job that
are we
didn't
really going
teach him
down this
enough.
blame finger route?
Yep.
Are we passing the blame
Or-
baton?
That or he didn't pass it and they
He
just
lied.
didn't fix.
He said that he just said it was good because he was trying to get home so he could drink.
Oh, okay.
It's not looking good for this guy. The blame baton has been passed back.
As
Where did you meet this inspector of buildings, Chimmy?
over in Milan.
A lot of things are making sense now, huh?
And then I asked
So-
him where he came from. And he said Ski Village.
Oh. Survivor, eh?
Wait, Ski Village, the
Yeah.
village full of-
Druggy village.
Okay. That half of the people got thrown off the
Yep.
airship.
Well,
Huh.
if it makes you feel any better, it won't, or it isn't really a problem for our realm anymore.
Yeah.
Mahan was kind of moved to the Dusk Realm, so
Oh no. That place
it's
sucks.
that does suck.
He
Yep.
just said straight sucks.
Yep.
He's not wrong. It does suck.
And my
That's
problem-
probably where my house is too.
and
Honestly,
my-
probably.
What's up, Royal?
Nothing.
Okay. As he finishes up his story, you notice as sunrise has a beautiful menagerie of colors on the the edge. Forget what it's called. Forgive me.
Wait, so did we have a long rest then?
No.
We
spent
stayed up talking to Chimmy all night.
Oh, is that what how we're doing it?
No.
Oh, okay.
You guys have been here for like maybe an hour.
Yeah, it's almost,
And the sun's coming up?
Yeah.
I kind of like look at the sun and I'm like, and I try to find the moon.
You can see the moon moving through the sky.
Is the sun getting bigger? Like, is it getting closer?
No.
Okay. It's not a fireball.
Is it actually the sun?
Appears to be. That's man.
So-
It's almost done being sunrise
They-
already.
A little
It's
bit of
almost
deja
what?
vu coming in.
Hey, Chimmy, are you manipulating day at all right now?
He like looks down at his lap. Jimmy doesn't think so. But the days go really fast.
I'm assuming it's too far away to discern if it's a. Oh, by the way, since it's been an hour, that means my scene visibility is gone. I'm assuming it's too far away to discern if it's a fucking meteor from you know who.
Well,
It
you
is
said the
not
the
the right
moon
colors for that.
What?
It is not the right colors for that.
All right.
Oh. It looks like the
Is it
sun.
somebody else's meteor?
You said the moon is moving through the sky like fast, or is it
Yeah.
where it's supposed to be? Yeah, so time is just sped up currently.
That's what.
So what?
Go
Hold
ahead.
on. That means this whatever spell he's cast on us isn't normal by any means.
It's accelerating like everything. I think.
Yeah. It's straight up accelerating time itself, not us.
So I guess maybe we
So-
should either get going or ask him to cancel the spell.
Or have that long rest that apparently might only be an hour?
Or it would be 24 days. Or like
Eh.
8 days.
Hit or miss, you know? It's a hit or miss.
I mean, do we feel like we're getting exhausted from being awake technically all night?
No. But now that the sun's coming up, you can start to notice that in the distance, you can see like the wildlife moving and fast forward.
Jimmy, you want to slow things down?
You're affecting the world again.
Well, Jimmy doesn't get to talk to people very much.
Well, then you should slow time down so we can have more time to talk. But not just put it back to normal, please.
I mean, why don't we just get going? We'll just go and get to Ironfall, then we can cancel it.
Why don't we let
Did the merchants blow by us?
They just get eviscerated.
They're just
Nyum.
you guys done.
They should.
You didn't even
They should
notice if they went by.
I think that they should just be getting to Ironfall right about now. So
let's I guess keep going. We'll make camp when we feel tired. How's that? Does that sound fair?
Sounds good. Yep.
Okay.
Gotta go fast.
Chimmy just kind of looks sad now. And
We
he's,
can keep talking while we talk,
slowly
Jimmy.
packing up his backpack.
Chimmy, you can come with. Just slow down time a little.
And Chimmy doesn't control that.
What do you mean?
It's always fast for Chimmy.
Oh, so he brought us up to his pace.
Oh, I get it now. So as long as Jimmy's with us, we're gonna be at this accelerated pace.
Is it that, or did it only start happening when he did the haste spell?
You guys
We never noticed.
started experiencing the haste spell when you were around him long enough.
So it's
Oh.
definitely him.
So are we going like super fast now?
Actually, you're kind of doing the opposite.
We're super slow. Because the way Toxic said it is the wildlife around us are going fast. That means we are slowed.
To you, you feel like you're going fast.
But to Jimmy, he's going slow.
To everything else, you guys are going very slow.
So have we even left the front of the town yet?
Yeah.
Huh.
You guys still traveled. You still moved. You're just, for you, when an hour passed, a couple hours passed in
All right,
real time.
so
I mean,
how about we do it like this? How about Jimmy? Do you want to go on head back to Milan and we'll meet you there?
Yeah. You guys are trying to go to Ironfall?
I'm gonna be doubling back to Milan because I had a bit of an idea last night that I'd like your help with trying.
Jimmy likes to help. And his ears like perk back up.
I mean, if we haven't made it that far yet, then we can try having him walk or create the one ground thing where Milan was.
You want him to walk in a circle around Milan?
I want him to try turning the ground where Milan was into the concentrated ground or whatever.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's my goal at the moment, or that's the experiment I'd like to try at the moment. I don't remember what the one ground thing.
Concentrated.
Yeah, I don't really know what it does exactly, but
it does do a lot. Just I don't remember it all.
So it's like blessed ground.
I mean that sounds awfully good against a vampire.
No, he's a lich now.
Undead is still a problem.
So consecrated ground, like undead has to succeed a charisma throw to enter the area willingly. Undead suffer disadvantage on wisdom saving throw and skill checks while inside the area. It grants 5% of maximum life per second and 50% reduction of curses and stuff like that.
A lot.
Well, if it was like it might interfere with the teleportation. Like if Milan is being held in the desk realm, we might be able to go and
Cancel it.
either that or shorten the effect
Hmm.
to bring it back.
Well, we definitely need to report to Demi. So let's get back to Ironfall, and then we'll double back to Milan with a carriage.
Or an airship. We kind of need an airship anyway to get to Thule and Meckelheim.
Hmm.
How much does an airship cost at this point? Just out of curiosity.
You'd have to go see.
Well, I'm gonna
I'd
go
be-
see.
I'd be willing to split the party here, and if I'm being honest,
Yeah, if you want to go back with Chimmy, I mean, I'm going to Ironfall. I can set up for the airship has been like my character's idea to get to Thule and Meckelheim. He
Okay.
also may be just missing captaining a boat, but he's not going to mention that.
Okay.
unless Jimmy is or has some sort of ability to have a way for one of us to like contact him, kind of thing.
It's Chimmy. Do you have a phone number?
Yeah, do you have a phone number, Jimmy?
Jimmy
Or-
doesn't know what a phone is, but
What's a phone?
Jimmy's got some skin flutes that you can blow on if you want to get a hold of me.
How big are these flutes?
He pulls one out. It's like the size of a matchstick, and he holds it up to you.
I'm gonna grab it and try to blow through it.
When you pick it up, it turns into a U-sized flute.
Oh.
Good.
Damn! Now that's handy.
Add flute of Chimmy summon.
Jimmy communicator.
Like, or we could go and offer to share at least one more story that he seems to be very interested in as like a parting gift if I'm not going to be going to Milan.
Jimmy likes stories.
Well, this guy's got plenty. Pointing at Finwick.
Let me think. I know just the story. I just start going on another weird sailor story.
No, I want to hear an actual story.
I got nothing right now.
Man's gonna have to come up with a story for Jimmy.
Well, I could tell you about the morning when I met these buffoons.
Oh, Jimmy
That
likes stories.
was a morning, all right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We could all share a story.
I had a night of drinking where I woke up in a pile of garbage, and I looked around and noticed that there was a couple people ominously staring at me for reasons I did not understand. And I tried going around the corner, and I was jumped by them. They almost they had me in magic concealing shackles and everything. With some
Oh,
quick thinking, I went and subtly cast darkness to give myself a chance to escape.
and then what happened?
I fled like a coward to an inn with some friends.
You're so
That-
brave.
Huh?
You're so brave.
Kind of contradicting what I just said, but okay. And my friends actually went and saved me that was running the inn. And they were actually the ones that gave me a request to go and hang up a quest, which is where I ran into these guys after sneaking past a racist guard. That was very much not a fan of me.
Wow.
And that's how I met these guys. Come to find out, the people that tried to enslave me, well, they were very much slave traders. I found a little pamphlet on one of them, and
That must have been scary.
it was very jarring. Not as jarring as when one of my friends had literally impaled one of them into a wall, but
I mean, we did blow up this guy's head trying to fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys did. I kind of squint my eyes, remembering it.
Hey, we had
I mean,
some
you
blood
don't
fight.
remember it.
We just told you we did it.
Yep.
So this is the first he's hearing about it.
So you guys
No. No, they've definitely mentioned it before.
Yeah, it's been mentioned. He just does. He didn't experience, like, he wasn't a witness to it. 'Cause
He was the
unconscious.
victim.
You don't know. Maybe I was floating outside of my body watching down at you guys.
Maybe after we blew your head up.
Well, then why don't you see through any of the exaggerations?
Oh, you guys blew his head up like this? And his head just like pops.
Yes, exactly like that. Please put your head back on.
Juices and everything went everywhere.
His body just like falls over.
Chimmy?
Oh,
He just explode.
I just kind of poke Chimmy's body. Chimmy?
Chimmy nonchalantly walks off from behind like behind a small bush. He's like, wow, that must have been interesting.
You can just do that at will and walk back.
You guys gotta look at where his body was and it's gone.
Is there blood left?
No.
You're an interesting individual, Jimmy.
alright, with that,
We could tell him how half those people from Ski Village are dead.
well, we don't need it. The whole thing with that last story was a
Interlude.
to try and compromise with us being back here or we'll be heading back in a couple days,
Excuse me.
kind of thing.
Yeah, we
So
can tell you more stories
giving
when we come back.
giving him a little bit to like to hold him over until we reconvene, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Jimmy will wait for you at Milan, or where it was.
We'll be
All right.
back.
I reach my hand down for a handshake with Chimmy. It's a deal.
He grabs one of your fingers and he shakes your finger
Off.
and Jimmy's gone. And you find your party finds yourselves standing in one of the streets in Ironfall.
What?
Oh wow.
Oh,
The hero's gonna drop 5 rations for him. That's a party good.
My head hurts.
How did we?
would you like some
Everyone
water?
make a Constitution saving throw.
I
I
have
have proficiency.
Proficient?
Proficiency doesn't matter this time.
Great rolls?
Straight rolls. The number to beat is 18.
Awesome.
Yeah, I
I
didn't.
got 21.
I am out. I rolled a 15.
What does an 8 do?
If you didn't get an 18, you throw up. If you're incapable of throwing up, you fall unconscious for 5 seconds.
Oh, so me leaning over, holding out my hand, is me falling face first.
I guess I try and catch him if I have the ability to.
Roll a dexterity throw.
Ain't gonna work out.
I
Is
vomited everything.
13 enough to stop him from face planting?
It is.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. I feel like I have some extra parts that I might need to fix. But I think we need to go see Demi before we're all unconscious.
Did your character out loud say my head's hurting?
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of,
Would you like some water to cool your circuits?
I'm just gonna shake my head and I'm just like, ale.
Ale?
Fucking alcoholic.
I guess, is there any like nearby guards or anybody that may know where like Demi could be?
There are
Did you-
guards around, but you don't see any of the like higher ranking guards or any of the like his personal guard.
Are we like by a tavern?
We can check the burning skull, see if he's there.
Alright, well, do we know where we are in Ironfall?
You do know where you are in Ironfall. You are right next to the town square.
Alright. I mean, I guess the arena is the closest place. Let's check there first.
Yeah, we could ask the attendants if they've had Demi show up.
I
Check with the Atlantean, see if he's attending the arena.
am actually going to end the session here. I know it is extra short, but
Still
I'm
no long
tired.
rest.
I'm tired.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fair enough.
Still no long rest.
I can say that you guys get to an end that you choose.
Alright, so do we want to just change it and have us go to the Burning Skull first?
Yeah, we'll just go to the
Yeah.
burning skull. We're all pretty
Or
messed up.
or we
Well.
could finally check out Breck and Greta's Tavern.
If that's closer, sure.
I don't know where Texic had it built.
Let me look at. Do. Browser. It would be by the south gate.
So would Burning Skull be closer then?
Yeah. Let's just double check that though. It's the
It's basically
one
across the
wherever
street
one
from
is.
the Red Roof Tavern.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I'll leave it up to everybody else.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that the Burning Skull though is like way up north though, north of the industrial district. So I don't know if we
it
want.
doesn't take all that long to get around Ironfall. So it's not like it takes days just to get from one side to the other.
Fair.
Unless if you're really unfortunate.
I mean, we could say we checked out your friend's tavern, just for the sake of aesthetics, and then we explore it when we come back next session.
All right. So we'll go to Greg and Greta's Tavern then.
Sounds good.
whatever they decided to name it.
Probably just Greg and Brenda Stammer.
Oh, it's not like they're dumb, so.
Wow! Damn! Shots fired.
You're cursed with toe stubbing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep,
Grass.
that's what's happened. I figured that was gonna happen.
Lame. Oh well.
All right. If you guys look into in character, that is what you were looking at.
Oh, it looks much more adorable.
Yeah, I was kind of imagining a Stuart Little thing,
That's what I was going with too, just the way you described it.
but this is much better. I
So
love him.
we are okay to add the experience together then?
I will
I-
die to protect Chimmy.
I don't think he needs our protection.
Hold on. Let me. Guys, getting. There you go. All right, now you can add up. And thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful time. Regardless, I'm glad that you came. I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye.
Yep.
Toodaloo.
Bye.